There was this little boy, BJ, and he was 8 years old, and for the first time in his life, he saw a Porsche. And when he saw that Porsche Carrera, he said, I'm going to buy that Porsche. He was kind of like Andy in his Mustang GT. At 8 years of age, he got possessed with the thought of that Porsche. And he worked every odd job he could work from 8 years old on. He said, by the time I'm 21 years of age, I'm going to buy a brand new Porsche. And he wouldn't go out on dates. There were times he wouldn't play with his friends. He wouldn't even go on vacation with his family. He would work odd jobs all through his teenage years, saving up money, missing dates, missing proms, missing events, everything he could do to save up money to buy that Porsche. From 8 to 21, all that boy wanted out of life was a brand new Porsche. That's all he wanted out of life. And for all those years, for over 12 years, all he did was labor and toil because he said at 21 years of age, I'm going to buy a Porsche. Well, guess what happened? That little boy's dream come true. And when he was 21 years of age, he had saved enough money, worked enough jobs to where he walked on a car lot and he brought a brand spanking new Porsche. And he was so happy. He was so proud. He was so excited. He hopped in that Porsche. He drove off the driver's lot and he began to go home, and he took a shortcut home through a rough part of the neighborhood. He couldn't wait to show his mom and dad that he had did what he said he was going to do when he was 8 years old. But as he was driving through that rough part of the neighborhood, there was a little boy standing on the side of the road with a brick. About as soon as that Porsche got up to that little boy took that brick and chucked it and hit that brand new Porsche. That young man was irate. He hit those brakes with everything in it. He slung that door open. He got out of that Porsche and he got in that little boy's face and he said, why in the world did you hit my brand new car with that stupid brick? What is wrong with you, boy? And he said, sir, you don't understand. My mother's in there dying and we don't have a car and we don't have a telephone. And the only way I knew to get her help was to throw a brick and get somebody to help me. At that moment, that man began to weep and he began to cry because he realized he had spent all of his life on a Porsche and nothing on people. He went into the house. He helped the woman get to the car. He drove her to the hospital and she got better. That's what ministry is. Ministry is not Porsches. Ministry is people. Ministry is making people's lives better. It ain't about a Porsche, it's about the people. Somebody say it ain't about the Porsche, it's about the people.